I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. These are my moments of prayer some of the days, because this is how I can pray, this is how I can connect many of the times in my day. I'm working on this painting since last year. I started it last year, however I stopped and I kept looking at it for months, feeling stuck, not knowing what to do with it. It's all about creation, because the more you think about what you need to create, that's where and how you get stuck. So I decided I might as well feel free to just do anything at all and don't overthink it so much.
You might want to stick until the end, especially if you are somebody like me that used to be on this self-discovery journey for a long time now. It is like a syndrome. No, it's not a syndrome. It's almost like a disease nowadays. In our culture and societies where we are just like lost, we don't know who we are, we don't know what we are good at. We feel frustrated that we are not good at the things that we are not supposed to be good at. So that's why I'm here. I want to share my experience. I want to share my thoughts, my philosophy on this, and all the wisdom that I gathered in the past years. And I'm actually learning by doing it in front of you, in front of the camera, by going public. So also, because I'm new at this, you can help me on the journey. You can give me a like, you can subscribe, you can share with somebody else that you feel will resonate with it. And you can also comment, write me anything, just so I don't feel I'm talking by myself. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's nice to feel there is someone out there that actually, gets something good from what I'm doing and what I'm saying. Therefore, I decided to do this video a little bit different than normally. And at the same time, I'm noticing that for some reason, while I was recording, it doesn't look a full screen horizontally. So you are a witness of that. Please let me know if you have any tips on how I can actually have a full screen horizontally. I have no idea. I try to rotate it. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that the sole motivation that I have behind this channel is because through empowering myself, I can empower other people. I'm sure of that. I have to tell you that, do you know how long it's been since I actually wanted to start a YouTube channel? I think it's been now 6 years, where I watch so many content creators, and some of them, they're just like amazing and they inspired me so much. I've watched different niches, like my niche changed probably quite a few times. So this thing with a niche on YouTube, it can be real and it can also be much more complex. I mean, I'm not only watching YouTube about how to create best YouTube videos. I'm watching people sailing the world. I'm watching people changing their lives and just making perfectly aesthetic videos. Or I'm watching just people that are telling their real life stories. I'm watching a lot of people that are painting, just like this video. So I thought, why not? I'm just gonna share this video while I'm painting this painting, and feel free to speak, to just record my voice and feel like I'm talking to somebody. So 6 years ago, I was having this vision that I want to do YouTube videos with horses, me riding in the desert, and me doing, videos in the desert. But I was going through such a transformative phase of my life. I took a leap of faith, and I took a different direction in my life, and I was thinking that all these things will happen, but I was so actually depressed and lost and everything. that I just didn't have the energy to do absolutely none of the things that I was intending or having in my mind, that I will be riding the horses in the desert. But in the meantime, guess what? Other people are doing it now exactly the way I imagined. So sometimes the lesson is like, just do it, be fast, because, ideas, they travel. And not that they are stolen, but ideas, they travel. And none of your ideas are going to be original. But yeah, it's just doesn't matter. This is what I'm saying. So what to come back to what I was saying before is that I have struggled with this so many times, like probably most of my life, that not knowing what I'm good at, or I'm feeling mediocre at most of the things, or I wanted and tried to be good at jobs that, they were not giving me any energy or satisfaction or fulfillment. Yeah, they were giving me some money and that's it. But I'm doing this YouTube because I want to prove myself that I can do it and it's possible, and, choose faith over fear, because this choice, it's out there, it's in front of all of us. And I guess I chose way too many times fear over faith, and now I have changed. I am choosing faith. I am choosing to believe that it's possible for me to share with people and with the world my talents, my gifts, my humor sometimes, through these videos, through this platform that is like so generous, that's offering us the possibility of actually even making money through something that we love doing. I think it's quite brilliant. I think we've never experienced these times before, that we could actually make money so easy. So why fear it? Who are we afraid of? Who are these invisible people that we are afraid they're gonna judge us? I don't know. Like, for instance, for me, I haven't said to nobody except one person that I started this YouTube channel. And that's it, because I feel a little bit more safe of my own projection that people will judge me. But however, I will let it happen organically. If somebody from the people that I know will find out about the YouTube, I will just say like, yep, I am doing it. And that's it. I'm not going to think about them more than I'm thinking about the process of creation, these videos, which is great. Actually, I start to like it more and more. And yeah, this day, it was a peaceful day when I was painting and with my dogs, and it's just like I was feeling so grateful because I have this experience in my life, and I'm not giving myself excuses that I don't have enough time to paint. No, actually painting is one of my gifts. Even if I'm not a great painter yet, I decided to put more practice into it. Like, I decided to put more practice into creating videos, and like to try things publicly, to create, to share, to build, to follow my curiosity instead of waiting for clarity, because clarity comes after movement, not before. I have spent so much time inside my own head, analyzing, reading, consuming information, courses, etc. But I was not taking any action. I was not moving. So now, nice to meet you. I'm in the phase that I started to move, baby. So I encourage anyone that's listening to me right now and made it to this point. Congratulations, thank you. I feel honored that you're giving me your time from your life, from your precious existence. Oh, it feels so good to know this, really. And I really encourage everybody to dig deep and to understand what you naturally come here to do on this planet. And yes, I don't want to sound pretentious about like, you need to find your purpose and your mission in life. Your purpose, first of all, I've learned through in different ways, that your purpose is actually not something that you do, it's something that you are. It's your way of being. This is your purpose, right? So maybe your purpose is to be compassionate, or maybe your purpose is being to be a fiery and a warrior, and it's just the energy of being. It's not something that you do. Like, this energy will reflect in something that you will do, that's going to be your life's work. All right? So it's often obvious where this life works often, but actually we don't see clearly nowadays. We're quite blind in what concerns our own identity, because the world that we're living in is just not easy to be in. So of course everything is blurred, but it's often very clear the things that we are good at, our talents, our gifts, given from the Creator, from God. I like to call it simply God. Okay. Yeah, for me, one of the things is painting. It's been always there since I was a little kiddo. I just like the time disappears and my whole body center comes back into its place, and I feel this sense of peace. And in the same time, this tool, the brush, it is a weapon for me. It is a weapon of alchemy where I transmute my feelings. Like while I was doing this painting, I started to do it last year. Last year I got married, so getting married actually it didn't come to me in a comfortable way, let's say, because all my insecurities got out and I had to face all my shadows and everything, because I have committed to another person to share my life with. Don't get me wrong, it's been extremely beautiful as well, but it's extremely difficult at times as well. So I started this painting feeling very frustrated and angry at my own insecurities, and that I cannot control my emotions in some moments. And then I never finished this painting until last week. I started to work on it again last week, and I finished it just the other day. And all this fury, all this frustration and anger that I had inside me, all this misunderstanding that I had about situations, all these narratives that I grew up with about telling me not only what I'm not good at, because that's our main voice, I think, for you too. Like, we have so many voices that are telling us, you're not good at nothing, you're not good at that and that and that, like, you're not good at anything. It's also the narrative around who we are in relationships, like, I always like to look at things in parallel, like work and relationships. They can reflect so good our core wounds. I was talking about this in a previous video. So it's just us choosing always. But really, we have to wake the F up. We have to wake the F up and just take that brush, take that tool, take that broom, take that whatever you need to do. If cleaning is your passion. Cleaning is one of my passions, by the way. If cleaning is your passion, do something about it. Like, for example, like, I always like to paint, so I like to paint also, like, when I was little, I was helping my dad painting his car. I was helping my dad painting the fence of the yard. Like, there can be so many practical things about it too. I just loved, and I'm loving to have a brush on in my hand, even when I'm doing my makeup. Although I'm not so big on makeup necessary, but I like to put some eyeshadow sometimes, just to hold that brush and feel the feeling of the brush, the softness of the brush on my eyes. So you see, it's about following what feels effortlessly engaging. Not necessarily easy, but engaging. So we had this tendency in our life to perform rather to follow what keeps us focused and alive and energetic. And it doesn't have to be easy. This doesn't mean it's easy, but this is one thing for me. While I'm painting, I feel this way, but I postpone it so much time, and I'm avoiding it so much because I feel it's not practical enough, because I feel I don't have time for it, and I should focus on finding a better job, better paid, and so on. But no, the world is changing, and I do have the power to do this in my own life, and I have trust, and I trust, and I trust. And please trust as well. Trust, and come with me in this journey. Start this journey with me. Let me know in the comments if you are in a similar situation where you're just like, willing to start a YouTube channel and you believe that you can do money online and you believe you can do money through what you're loving, and also in a practical way you can share your gifts and your talents with the world, because I do believe, and I came to this conclusion, that our gifts and talents are a duty. We don't just come with them to showcase them on a podium. Oh, look, this is my gift. Just look at it, watch it. You cannot have it. Like, it's silly. It is a gift for you to be in service, right? To something or to someone. And always I try to remember for myself, like, I am good at something that maybe somebody else is not, and they wish to be good at. This kind of perspective. What do you think? In any case, have fun and enjoy this video with my two little pups.